Hey, good morning, guys. We're gonna do another video here. I was not supposed to do a video this morning, but something happened. Always something happened here. First thing first, welcome to Peaceful Rage or Rageful Peace. Doesn't matter how you feel. If you feel to hear whatever, it's different on both. Peaceful Rage or Rageful Peace. What's happened this morning is, if you guys have seen on our video in the past few days, we're getting ready for a court battle with Scotiabank. I don't know how that is going to go. The house is going for closure, and we try to put the thing in the last minute together. We're never ready for anything. We do everything at the last minute because we are so overwhelmed. Then we have 2 days left to go file our paper. Lisa's going to work on this today to print the paper. Tomorrow I'm going to go to the courthouse and we'll see what that go. But the phone call we received this morning was kind of hilarious. We received a phone call from the Conservative Party of Alberta raising money. Oh man, I don't know if they raise money, but I know they raise hell. Poor guy, I feel bad for the guy. He tried to do his part, and there we start with our PTSD, and he was trying to raising money for the Conservative Party, and we let him know what we think about politics, specifically about the Conservative Party. First thing first, they fucked up badly when they take off the premium. They take off the premium for Alberta healthcare. They won't shoot everything on privatization and is put everything downhill. The services is go to crap. Everybody knows it. My wife made me some funny face because I have dirty language, but I don't care. Government is dirty. Then they expect us to have clean language. Yeah, Alberta healthcare premium to have put the province on big trouble. Mental health go to crap. Abuse of the system, abuse of the nurses, abuse of the nurses, they are all afraid to talk about what they know because they receive pressure from the administration of the hospital, from the government, and from everywhere. And the doctor and the nurses don't want to talk. There are some of those nurses who from other country, they face racism, they face abuse on a regular basis. Some of those nurses never received the $1,200 compensation for work lots of hours during COVID. The private company have filed the paper, they have received the money, and I can guarantee you it's not all the nurses have received that money. And that money come from me, come from Lisa, come from you guys. And some private company fill up their pocket with that. Alberta Healthcare is aware of it. They don't do nothing about it. Then what I decide to do today, I'm going to keep going on my carving. I started carving here if Lisa want to come closer with the camera. Sorry about the mess. It's my basement. The basement is not finished.
Wasn't finished since it got it flood in it.
Yeah, and that here, I'm going to explain it quickly. Here is the logo of mental health. All you call it, Lisa? A column or whatever?
Semicolon.
A semicolon. I'm going to add here, I believe the number is around 4,000 something suicide in Canada in 2022. I put on top here a Superman sign. I also have a tattoo on my back if Lisa can
Logged out on me by mistake. But can I explain a little bit at this moment?
Yeah.
So when you look at it, it's like, here's like some hands almost, and like the baby's hands like kind of reaching down, right? So it's like a hand kind of in the
explain the reason why.
Superman tattoo. So we started calling Anna our Supergirl and all this stuff, and we got a quote that was sent to us by email about this quote of Christopher Reeve and all this stuff. And see, it looks almost like it's praying. And anyway, so
always follow Christopher Reeve.
And so we always follow Christopher Reeve and stuff like this, right? So it's just, his tattoo is really unique because called our baby Supergirl. So we got this quote by Christopher Reeve sent through this email that was like, it always said to shut out all the noise and clutter and listen to that voice inside us. And it may be God, I don't know, but if it's
shut off all the noise and follow that voice, you're gonna find
inside
the right
you, and
do.
and you'll find the right thing to do. And then when our son Caleb passed away, his name technically, well, it means in Celtic heart. So then when he passed away,
His name was supposed to be Kal-El.
Hugo wanted to name him Kal-El, yeah. And anyways, so the whole meaning of Superman. So it was the whole debate of that. So anyways,
it's a long story. Superman have been always Christopher Reeve always have been a big thing in our life.
Spinal injuries, all that stuff.
Follow his journey and how much he have fight. Then I start carving Superman sign and drawing Superman sign a little bit everywhere. And every time I was doing positive comment and put a battle for something, I was adding on my personal signature a little Superman sign on my comment. And I decided to do that carving, said that no one left behind. It's not a very high-tech carving, And
when our son Caleb passed away, we put silver Superman symbols on his chest.
On his chest to get blessed on the same time with the last sacrament. And since then, our journey have go to hell, but we keep fighting all the time. I'm going to finish that carving, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I want to go put it on a very special place in town for people can start putting more attention to mental health, because it's been a journey, and,
not just for us,
and just for not just for us, for
it's
everybody.
It's an escalation that's happening.
Then I'm just gonna do the edges with my Dremel here, and after that it's kind of funny. I use a simple hunting knife.
Well, because we can't find my big hand chisels, which I used to do hard.
It's gonna be noisy now.
Wood carving.
I'm gonna use a Dremel. I know safety wise. I'm gonna put my shirt back. I wanted to show my tattoo.
Oh, the shirt is kind of cool. I know Hugo might want to show it later on, but it just happened to be he threw the shirt on, and I kind of want to throw that in because I was like, he was like, oh, like his explanation of the tattoo. Like, I mean, I will throw some pictures, and some of the pictures might be sentimental, emotional. It all depends on, the person towards the end. So I will put some, the reasons as to what these Superman symbols kind of meant to us. And then anyways, it was ironic.
I put a shirt, you have a small turtle there.
There was a sea turtle on the shirt, and Anna loves turtles, but the shirt was given to Hugo by Cam Print, a family that kind of has been really great to us in a lot of sense, and someone that we can talk to every now and then. Both his parents were passed by the time he was 18.
I'm gonna start doing this.
So yeah, we've been kind of.
And for using the Dremel, I know I was supposed to wear a glove, but I'm not a big fan of glove. I have face shield on. Lisa's gonna back up a little bit.
Yeah, I should because.
And it's just pressed wood. It's dust basically. You have no chip of wood come out of it.
And he does need a bigger Dremel, or something, but.
to just show how I carve it after. It's a long process, but you know, give me my break in my own head, and I be able to function slowly with this.
It's kind of his mental stress place, I guess.
And I can sit here for an hour at a time and have time to clean my head off. And usually I have a chair with me, doing better. And I spend an hour here and try to figure out what is going to be the next step in our life. And yeah, it's pretty much how we go through with our dailies. I will sit down and do some painting with the girl, and I come here
When the nurse is there.
when the nurse is here.
Otherwise, if they have no nurse, that
And you know, lots of people is gonna say, "Oh, what that guy's doing? Doesn't know what he's doing." You guys totally right. Before I met Lisa, I have no any any potential to on artistry. Never at school, never been interested by it, and was doing sport, going fishing, going hunting, play with a girl. But I never have any kind of artistry in me at all. And since we, you know, sometimes get children with terminal illness and go through hell in your life, sometimes something come out of your brain and something you was never expecting to do. And you start doing it and you start liking it. And even if you're not good at it, you know what is important in this is not be good at it. It's like what you're doing, and if that allowed your brain to relax and snap you out of a state of mind that you don't want to be in, and it can get you in trouble, or can you do some mistake, or just get sick, you know, from the stress. Find something you like and don't put any attention to the criticism of people, and just focus on what you like and clear your mind off of those bad thoughts. And doesn't matter what people tell you. Sometimes, you know, some people doesn't know when to stop. When you get in an argument, you just ignore it. You just shut all the noise down. You do what you like. And people who attack you, after a while, they're going to realize they talk by themselves, and they're going to let you alone. Then it's what we're doing, and to try to refocus and try to forget some of the problem, because if you try to fix all your problem in one, let me tell you something, your brain is going to go for a big spin. And it's when the mistake happen, it's when the bad stuff happen, it's when you start doubting yourself, and it's when you start getting lost in your thought. Then yeah, find something you like to do and forget about the problem for a few hours a day. And people say, yeah, it's hard to do. No doubt it's hard to do. Just have to train your brain to do it. And it's what I do. And you know, sometimes me and Lisa have some arguments. She says, oh, Hugo, we need to take care of this now. Sorry, hon, my brain doesn't allow me right now. And shut it down for a few hours. And it's what I do. And yes, the problem doesn't get fixed all the time, but I doesn't completely lose my mind over it. That's why I do what I'm doing. And if you have good result, you have good result. And if you have bad result, we deal with the bad result then. Then thank you guys for watching our video. Share. Talk about mental health. Be kind. And try to relax a little bit. Please subscribe below. Put comment, like it or not. Bad comment, good comment.
Oh, I wanted to do a quick shout out. Thank yous to, was it Monday? When there was no school, PD day. And me and Hope are traveling, and all of a sudden I get to give her the news flash. Like I got her.
No. I have to stop her right there. She doesn't tell the truth. You know, we our daughter, she's 11 years old, and she missed
2 weeks
a
from
fair
being
amount of school. She's sick. You have viruses at school. We're all scared to send her. Make sure my oldest daughter is not going to get sick. Lisa is immune compromised, and when you have too much viruses at school, she just don't go.
Plus she got sick this
And
time,
plus she
and we
got
all
s-
got sick.
Plus, she got sick. Monday morning, Saturday night, Friday night, she started doing better. Then we start putting her on her mind. We're going to send you to school Monday. She doesn't want it to go.
We're all
convince her.
excited.
We're all excited. Get up more early. Nice shower. She put a nicer outfit on. Go to Tim Horton. Get coffee for everybody. Get Hope a little treat. Go to school. PD day.
No, I saw it on the way. I remembered the board, and I told her, I says, we're going to play a trick on your dad. But anyways, it was like kind of funny because we go all the way, and I was like, oh, by the way, I don't think you have school today. She's like, yeah, right. So we took a look, and I got her to show her on the school calendar and stuff like that. Anyways, get to Tim Hortons, and like there was lots of traffic. We're like, oh, we're never going to get through all this, and we did, and waited in the line, and we did a order. No, like it's not something that you can always do, but I mean it's really hard for medical families sometimes. But anyways, it's the nice thing about it is when we got up to pay for our meal for the till there, and there was somebody who actually paid for our family's meal. So
Yeah.
it was all paid for by, it was like, so it was like
We
really
have no
cool.
idea who did it.
We have no idea who paid for it, but we want to say thank you, a shout out to whoever. And I mean, whether they watched this or not, or just it was just act of kindness. And Hope was like, Mom, you're supposed to keep the train going. And I'm like, I don't know, because they're so busy. I'm like, should I just keep going or what? And anyways, the pay it forward train. And I was like, oh my gosh. So anxiety kicked in, and we were like, I'm like, what do I do? And the guy's like, no, you got to go. It's all free. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, and then there was we ran into some struggle. So one of the church temples close to nearby, thankfully, was able to help us out with some things, and it was really sweet of them. So that was very sweet, and that was a nice shout out.
Some mid-school
Canadian
supply
Angels. I think I had put it in one of my I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank at the end, but anyways, they donated medical bags to Enna and a society or something like that. And anyways, they donated medical bags for Enna and some syringes, which is, yeah, exactly, like it was thankful and stuff. So that was really sweet. So we had that, and just a few things of random things that just kind of make your day. So
And again, guys, subscribe below, put comment, good or bad, talk about it. Mental health is something we cannot give up on. It's something people need to talk about. And you have no shame in here. Please talk about your experience, and don't leave no one left behind. It's very important. Thank you very much, guys.
And thank you. And I just want to do one more shout out to the Borlas family for the turtle shirt for Enna as well, which is what reminded me of Hugo's shirt. So thank you to everyone. And thank you. We've reached 350 subscribers, so thank you.
me catch my breath. Remind me how it feels to hear your voice. Your lips are moving, I can hear a thing. Living life as if we had a choice. Anywhere, anytime, I would do anything for you. Anything for you. Yesterday got away, melody stuck inside your head. I show in every breath. Sing me, sleep now. Sing me, sleep. I should sing.